Hi everyone, I'm Jen Houston, owner of the Artsy Fartsy Gallery. I'm a full-time independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canmore, Alberta, Canada. Welcome to Four Cards and Friends. So Four Cards and Friends is one of the free class offerings that I give every Wednesday night. And what happens is I take a product and show it in 4 different ways. Usually ends up being more than 4, but yeah, lots of fun. Lots of ideas come out of all of these things. So if you are looking for ideas or you're looking for great friendships, this is definitely the place for you. I know there are always such wonderful women that pop on here. And so I see people popping on already, and wonderful to see you all here. Please comment lots. And every time you do, your name will be entered into a draw for one of the cards that I make tonight. Also, if you share, that would be a big help to my little artsy fartsy gallery business and help in getting my name out there for sure. And your name will be in a separate draw so that you could win 4 of my handmade cards. So thank you. I see lots of people saying that they shared, which is great. Hello, Roz and Wendy, Jennifer, Megan, Kathy. Who else do we have? Karma's on, Lisa's on. Great. How's the puppy feeling? She's great. Her medication ran out, her pain pills ran out on, I'm going to say Friday, I believe. And so I went to get a refill, and they said, well, they normally only just give it for 4 days, and so try it without. And so she's had without any pain medication, and she's still dancing and twirling and jumping. My goodness, if I had the ball off my hip chopped off, I would be, laying in bed milking that for all it's worth, I tell you. But oh, Jennifer got her happy mail today, so she's doing awesome. Tomorrow we go to the vet. She gets her last of her shots, puppy shots, and the vet will check her over, and so we'll get kind of the final word, I guess, how she's doing for sure. So exciting. But yes, what a trooper, I tell you. So thank you, everybody. Yes, great news about my condo. It is sold. We found a place to stay for the month that's really kind of close by, which is great. We got the storage locker booked, and so every night we've been taking over a big carload. And thank goodness we don't have a ton of stuff anymore. After moving from Manitoba to here, we kind of fine-tuned what we need exactly and what we kind of can get rid of. So that was a big help for this move, that's for sure. Hi, Chrissy. See, Julie's on, Lisa Harden, hello, Lois. Awesome, yes, animals bounce back, like, obviously, because good golly, impressive, I tell ya. All right, so I am so glad you guys are on here, and I'm looking forward to showing you some of these neat little things that we have tonight. But first off, like I said, this is one of the free class offerings that I give, but there is also the online classes that are coming up for October here. So my Come Together class that I'm hosting for both Americans and Canadians, which will be fun. The RSVP date was September 6th, but if I don't know, if you talk nicely, might be able to squeeze you in and get you your kits. So that class is going to be for October 1st, which I'm excited to do. That stamp set is beautiful. And Lisa is going to be offering a Monster Bash class, which is, I'm sure she's going to have amazing ideas. I like her creativity. She thinks outside of the box sometimes, which is kind of fun. So I know that, being Halloween, I know she'll impress us for sure. So the RSVP date for that class is September 20th, which is this Friday, I'm going to say. And that class is going to be offered on October 15th. There again, if you are Canadian or American, either or, we can accommodate you. So of course, if you want to participate and you live in Canada, I would love to help you out. And if you live in the US, Lisa will help you out. So perfect, perfect. And you can get these card classes for free with purchase. So why not? Lots of fun ahead. Also, I just want to re-mention about the Designer Series paper sale. So right now it's buy 3, get 1 free. Hi, Kathy. Nice to see you. So make sure you get in on that. Get all your paper ready for, you know, your Love It Chop It's, or for to use to wrap gifts or make boxes, all sorts of things. Hi, Martine. So now's a great chance to do that. All right, my online card class offerings. I'm having a snow globe card class on the 27th, so it's almost too late to RSVP for that. However, if there's enough interest, I most certainly will offer it again. I'm quite thrilled with the cards I made, and they are going to impress your friends and family, that's for sure. And then later on, I'm going to do a Love It Chop It. So we'll make 12 simple cards with some of the fun paper. So we'll be working on that. And I know Lisa and I are working on, we had our October online classes, so we're going to be working on November online classes. So that will be lots of fun. All right, moving on. Hi, Janet. All right, you know, Lisa Harden, this is why I like watching her, because I can't wait for our October online classes, right? I know, I'm excited. Lisa Harden, I tell you, she whipped out these ornate framelits, I don't know, last week, 2 weeks ago, can't remember, on her online class. And I tell you, I didn't even see them in the catalog. They were on the Halloween page, and I don't do Halloween, so I just kind of, I guess, turned the page and didn't even pay attention. But then she got these out and showed, like, you know, how absolutely delicate and ornate these things are, and I had to have them. So yesterday I got them, and they came in the mail, and I had to play with them. So let me show you. Here's an array of what they kind of look like. Now I thought, oh yeah, they're just fancy dancy. But once I got cutting them out, I noticed that you can kind of stack them and overlap them, which is kind of fun, or do different things with them. For instance, this one, beautiful. And it can, you know, house many different sayings because of its length. It's beautiful. But you can stop there and just, you know, stamp your sentiment on it. But you could also cut out one of these shapes, layer it over top, or you could cut out this shape, and then it, you know, just makes kind of a frame idea, which I will show you tonight. So look at that. So we could go like this. Then there's another little kind of rectangle-y shape, which you could put over top even. And like if you had 2 little diamonds, 2 little pearls, how pretty would that be, right? I know you want them too, right? Also, same thing with this one. Look at this one. Beautiful, stunning. So there are these ones that, look at, this one fits in there. So once again, you could cut this out of this shape if you chose, or add a piece, this piece to it. And then there's an even smaller version. Look at this. Look at that. Isn't that neat? Or what I've done tonight is cut this little one out of this ornate shape, which makes kind of like a beautiful frame. Okay, so and then there's this one. So can you imagine if you could overlap with that, which would look very pretty. You can do it either way, of course. You could take one of these and kind of stack it over top. You can, it's like Lego. So many different combos that you could make that would look absolutely stunning. Or you can take just one of these and like, look at, you can go with that in the center. You could go, look, there's this little ribbon kind of one. Now I have no desire to get the matching stamps. There are matching stamps. I know, right, Kathy? They're stunning. All sorts of combinations. Look at, if you needed price tags for things, how cute is this? Like it's like a little price tag. So as you can see, there are so many multiple variations that you could create with these beautiful ornate frames dies. So I had to play with them. And of course, since they're so elegant and ornate and wonderful, I thought, okay, I have not really played with my Noble Peacock, the foil paper. All right, so, you know, we've got this beautiful blue and green and the turquoise colors, which are stunning. Ooh, I wonder how that's going to work with the lights. But, you know, since those frames are so ornate, it's live, well, of course they would bark. Yeah, let's use these fancy foils. Plus, I have not used the Royal Peacock set a whole lot yet. So I thought, okay, this kind of all mismatches together. Now, I am not a peacock fan whatsoever. So the cards that I'm going to show you tonight actually use this set, but there are no peacocks. I'll show you how I use the stamps in different ways without the peacock. We'll have to check the caddy for them. You know what? I had all of the page numbers and the pictures and everything ready to load. I pressed it just to check before I went live, and it says missing. For some reason, the pictures and whatnot would not load. I believe the Peacock Suite is on page 25 of the annual catalog, and the Ornate framelets, it's in the holiday catalog. We'll have to check that out. Somebody can probably let us know what page that's on. I think lots of people have missed those dies because they were in with the Halloween suite. That's exactly what happened with me. So yes, check that out. Okay, so here are some cards that I made using these items. Okay, so on this card, I just decided, you know what? Let's just make kind of a wall of frames. And so here I did. I cut out the frames with the foils, and then I heat embossed with the white embossing powder the different sayings that are from that Royal Peacock set. Love these sayings. So very proud of you. I am very proud of my, I just want a little perk here. My Lori Pandolfi, who's on my team, she qualified today, and so we were very excited about that. And so that also wanted me to, you know, kind of spurred me to, let's get some I'm proud of you cards, because I need to get sending those to my team members because they have impressed me a lot. So what an easy way. And then, of course, the Noble Peacock Rhinestones match just perfectly with those foils. Look at the shine and the shimmer. This is why I said you might need sunglasses. Oh, yes, and the inside I had a little leftover label there, so I put that down. Man, the light is terrible. We'll make it through. We'll make it through. One more month, and then I can set up my real art room. Here's another one. Now, how about I just used this stamp, but I did not use it as feathers. I did it more so as kind of almost like fireworks. So I just stamped them randomly on the black cardstock using white embossing powder, and used the frame on the inside just to add some color. Jazzed it up with those rhinestones, so every now and again you get a hit of sparkle. And there you go. How nice is that? There again, I just added a little bit of extras. Dies are on page 53. Thank you so much. Hi, Barbara. Oh, you got your happy mail. Awesome. So there you go. No peacocks. No peacocks. Okay. Let's go on to our first card. Looks like fireworks, right? Who would have thought? Okay, so there are different ways that you can use these dies. Oh, my Lanta, those lights are horrid. I don't know if that helps. I don't know. So one way we can use these dies is to actually cut it out of a piece of paper, and it acts kind of like a, what do I want to say? Kind of what came to my mind was wall. Acts like a wall, I guess, for something underneath. So you are incredible. And of course those flowers are in that set. Don't forget those flowers. And here I just added the little fancy paper, and so very proud of you. Okay, so that's these colors that I used were the, I'm pretty sure this is Bermuda Bay, Old Olive, and the Thick Whisper White cardstock. I also used that reversible ribbon, which is stunning. I love it. And of course the little flower stamp, and I did Melon Mambo, Daffodil Delight, and Pumpkin Pie. And I stamped You Are Incredible in Old Olive. So there we have our first variation. But okay, we're gonna switch it up for this card, right? Let's change up the colors. Let's see which one we like better. So for this one, I thought, okay, let's do, odd, but let's do it. Terracotta tile for the card base. Sahara sand kind of for our little layer. And this, which I believe is Blueberry Bushel. If I'm wrong, please let me know. For the, fancy foil. So, what do you think? I don't know. Window. A window. Brilliant, Lisa. Yes, that's exactly what I want. Hi, Donna. Oh, yes, that's silly work, hey? All right, so our first step, we're gonna lay this kind of frame over top of our Whisper White cardstock, and I'm going to get my little flower stamp. You see I didn't get on a block. Let me grab a block here. And preferably not knock over my water. So how was everybody's day? It's nice and cool here. Oh, the leaves are starting to change. It's just stunning. And I'm excited. My friend Lori, who just qualified, is coming from Manitoba. She's going to be here on Friday. So I'm so excited to get to see her. So I'm just going to stamp that towards the top of my frame, my window. And okay, let's color this in. I thought, let's do terracotta tile and Night of Navy. But I could use blender pens, but then I thought, no, this is a shiny card. Let's use Wink of Stella. So squeeze your ink pad, get the ink on your lid. Here we go. Just dab it in there and color away. Oh, I love the little sparkles in there. It's a nice bright orange. And of course, orange and blue are complementary colors, which means when they're together, they pop. They both make each other just vibrate. So that's why I chose these colors. Now I'm just gonna wipe this down here because we're gonna switch to a different color. We're gonna try with the Night of Navy. I'm hoping that won't be too dark for the, I wonder if we should use something different than Night of Navy. Let's use, how about crushed curry? Very humid, hey? Cool and dark. Cold and windy, oh, hi Sandy. Oh dear. How long is a clearance sale on for? Clearance sale, the clearance rack is always there, Barbara, but they update it every once in a while. So it's kind of first come, first serve. So there's only a limited supply of items. Once they're gone, they're gone. So kind of the key to the clearance rack is if you see something you like, you got to jump on it. Otherwise, it could be gone. And I know even Lori was saying that she was going to order some things yesterday, and sure enough, this morning they were gone. So it's kind of like I say, if you see something you love, you gotta hop on it right away. All right, I'm glad I did that in yellow. I like that. Great day. The temp job may turn into a full-time job. When I filled out the application, I was told I didn't need to finish all of it because they knew what I could do. That's a little scary. I have the interview tomorrow morning. Oh, we all wish you good luck. Oh, that would be fun, hey? Awesome. Okay, here are the flowers. Now I want to stamp "You Are Incredible." And I think I will use, ooh, should I do Night of Navy or Terracotta Tile? T for Terracotta Tile or N for Night of Navy? Cool and damp here. Rain during the night. Is that a good thing? Were you guys needing rain, Sherry? So T for Terracotta Tile to stamp "You Are Incredible," or N for Night of Navy? What do you think? I'm curious. Your clearance rack is so much better than ours. The cardstock went almost immediately. Yeah. Oh, you got this, Donna. I know. Okay, Lisa Harden says terracotta, so then everybody else is going to say in the office. Oh no, we've got lots of T's. Okay. Oh, we got Barbara. Oh, Barbara's the odd woman out. All right, lots of T's. Sorry, Barbara. Oh, and Lois is with you, Barbara. I think we're gonna go with terracotta tile, but you know, if it doesn't turn out so well, we can say you guys were right. All right, here we go. Terracotta tile. You are incredible. Oh, totally crooked. Sheesh. Well, I suppose we can just revamp that a little. Wait, it'll be all good. Handmade, not Hallmark. Oh, Kathy's with the other girls, eh? The farmers are still in the field trying to finish. Oh, so you didn't want that rain, did you? Finally, people see things the way you do there. Oh, Lisa, you're coming around. You're coming around to our side now. Okay, there we have it. So the next step to kind of make it look like the window feel is, of course, we need to pop up that foil layer. So the way we're going to do that is put our dimensionals kind of around the outside of that window on the back side. Like so. Take those little papers off. Oh man, you should see the floor. Because of all those little frames, there's all those little bits that come out of the frames when you, oh man. Disaster. Okay, and just lay this over top, kind of where you think it looks the best. And I see I'm gonna do a little trim job because it's a little too long here. It's kind of peeking over the side. There. Now nobody will know. All good. Okay, now before I put this onto the next layer, I need to, no, stay away from the light. Oh, let's see. I was going to use this terracotta tile ribbon. So let's get our, let's see. Put some snail on the back of that, and let's add this little piece on here. We'll have to fix it a little bit. We'll straighten it up and get it working in the right direction. Hi, Chris. Home from grocery shopping. Ah, chores. Do you like grocery shopping, or is that kind of a event for you? Actually, it's laying quite nicely. I'll put it all together and then we'll see if I'm going to trim that down. All right, next step, let's add, we're going to add snail to this layer because it's already popped up, but the rest, to stay all on the same level, we need to pop up. Hopefully that makes sense. That way you won't have like saggy looking layer. All right, let's put this on the soft suede. No, I always call it soft suede. Sahara sand. There we go. Cutesy tootsie. All right. Yeah. Oh, that light. Let me see. Oh yeah, see my blubber arm. Maybe that's better. Is that better? Okay, let's add this onto our card base. I'm using snail. Megan, have you got the hang of your snail yet? Hi, Amy. No worries. You forgot. There we go. I think I'm going to trim that just a tad. And hey, we need a... should we put some... I won't do pearls. We can put something different on there. Let's see. We do have rhinestones that would match. We have the Noble Peacock. We do have the blue, or I think I'm just gonna, I might do pearls. Is that bad? Let's do pearls. They just, you know, they call my name. I really need a set. Now, where's my take your pick tool? Over here. Yeah, I think I need a set of pearls. Mention it to Kevin, would you? The ribbon sure pulls it all together. Yeah. Oh, let's just a minute. Maybe. Oh, let's put the pearls in the center of the flowers. Yes. There we go. Oh, cutesy tootsie. All right, so here we'll add, how about for the inside? I think we'll just stamp that flower again. But let's do it in a color. Let's do it in our terracotta tile. Ooh, must have still been a little black on there. That's all right. There we have it. Let's glue that to the inside of our card. Jazz it up a little bit. And of course, I will fiddle with the envelope. You love the blue and the terracotta color. Yeah, it's neat, hey? I will work on the envelope and I will get that on, those pictures on my blog for tomorrow. Okay, here we go. Which do you prefer? Let's say blue or green. And I will start. I was a bit doubtful, but the color combo worked out well. Thank you. I know, right? You just never know. There we go. So blue or green, which is your favorite? And while you're voting, I will start cleaning this little disaster up here and move it off to the side. And I'm going to clean this little flower because I'm sure I might use it again. Oh, we got, green, blue, blue, blue. Excuse me. Pardon me. Green, both blue, blue, green, terracotta. I'm glad that you thought of it. I know I didn't want to do the whole, you know, peacock colors again. just in a different order. I thought, no, I need to mix this up a little bit and see what other colors can go with this foil, right? Change it up. Awesome. Let's put that down there. All right, next card. Thank you. Bless you. Oh my goodness, yes. All right, so of course I always need to do some kind of a masculine version, right? That's kind of every card. I need to make something that's a little more masculine. It's just a goal of mine. And so there are all those amazing sayings that I said I absolutely love. You're incredible. Here's to an exciting future full of new adventures. That could be for like a job change, a new house, a grad, wedding. Congratulations on such an amazing accomplishment. Wonderful. So very proud of you, and you did it. Great. So I just stamped those over and over and over. I used Night of Navy, the Blueberry Bushel foil, blue Night of Navy ink, Bermuda Bay ink, Old Olive ink, and Granny Apple Green ink. Ooh, I feel my voice disappearing here. You know what this one reminds me of? Remember? We made, it was with itty bitty birthdays, and it was a bunch of different sayings, and it really kind of reminds me of that shaker card we made with all of those sayings that were the shaker part. I thought, oh, that'd be kind of neat. And then just on the inside, I cut out that little framelit and said, you did it. So very proud of you. You did it. Okay, so let's switch this up and try it with some different colors. So I have Old Olive, and I have the Old Olive foil. We are having no power. That doesn't look like it's cut right. Hang on. We are having no power tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And I have a class scheduled, my snow globes in-person class. Yeah, that's right. Tomorrow, so it should be interesting. Okay, there's that. Well, we'll just go with it. It looks wrong, but maybe this is cut wrong. That's okay. So here are the colors that I thought I would stamp those sayings in. I'm using Rococo Rose for the You Are Incredible. Then I'm going next with Old Olive. Here's to an exciting future full of new adventures. You did it in Pumpkin Pie, and congratulations on such an amazing accomplishment in yellow. Okay, so where did I leave off? You did it, so we are going to go to Daffodil Delight with congratulations, which is this one. Ooh, this looks a little funny. So these stamps, what are they called? Polymer, photopolymer, they can bend, right? So if you want them exactly straight, just lay it down on your paper and put your block to it. That way it will go on nice and straight. Okay, here we go. So congratulations on such an amazing accomplishment. And then next comes You Are Incredible. Hi, Alice. Which set do the sentiments come from? They come from Royal Peacock. I know. I'm not a Peacock fan whatsoever. But I sure like those sentiments. And later on I'll show you another way to use the peacock, but in a different way so that you don't have an actual peacock. If that makes sense. You are incredible. That is what I would love to hear. Next, here's to an exciting future. We're doing that in Old Olive. Next was the Pumpkin Pie. You did it, you did it. And I doubled that up just because it's a lot smaller than the other stamps. So I just, layered up. Next comes the yellow. Congratulations. This is great for school days. Hi. Oh, is I don't know how to say her name. Bilkis? She won a prize. There we go. Okay, all done. I guess you could do another layer. I don't really want it cut off, so it was just by chance that it kind of all fit together. Okay, let me wipe those off on the Simply Chamois before the ink gets somewhere where we do not want it. Don't ask me how we know. I'm sure we've all done it. We're all very experienced in that regard, right? Okay, let me, oops, sorry, put that away. Okay, and I was thinking that I love this ribbon. Isn't it stunning? This Rococo Rose, what's it called? Gathered ribbon. It's got like gold in the center, just beautiful. And ahead of time, I stamped and embossed, so very proud of you, using one of those little framelets. So you can use it as an object to stamp your sentiment on, is what I'm getting at this version. Now, should we go all the way across with the ribbon, or should we just do kind of a short little piece? Like this one, I just did a short little kind of piece to frame it. You're Stampin' Up! Sisters, yeah. What do you think? Across, or long or short? I don't know. Maybe we need to, let's put this on. Maybe we need to see what it looks like against the green. Good. Okay, now if that was there, what do we say? I'm going to say yes to the sparkle. Short? Oh, short. Short. Across. Oh boy. Okay, let's go short then. Short it is. Now I'm going to do this cut. Lisa Harden taught me this, because I always used to do the ribbon cut, but if you just cut them on an angle, maybe 2 lengths. Ooh, getting tricky. Okay, let's put this down here. You can use glue dots if you would want, or what is that? Or just be lazy like me. Okay, and there's something on there, so let's just cut it off. Like so. Good. Okay, so I just kind of attach that, and let's pop this up a little. Get out our dimensionals. I'm going to town with dimensionals today. The new ribbons are so beautiful. Yes, they are. They sure are. And so very proud of you. Nice. All right, let's put this on. And see, I had a little boo-boo here. It didn't quite stamp just right, so magic of paper, we just flip it over. Ooh, this color combo is pretty fancy. Neat. All right, I think we need some pearls or some diamonds or something. Yeah, no, we do with the Noble Peacocks Rhinestones here. There are those Rococo Rose ones, which are really pretty. I like those. Let's go with those. Adding some little rhinestone, little sparkle. Let's go up there. There, I like it. And for the inside, I will just put in a white piece of paper And I think I'm going to put "You are a stamp, you are incredible." And I see I don't have a paper right now, so I will do that later on. And it will be on my blog. All right, so there's that. So which version do you like better, blue or green? Blue or green? And I will put away these items. Sorry, bud. Away. Scared him. Fancy schmancy. You like the blue? Oh, thank you, Alice. Aw, green. You're always so kind, Alice. Green, blue, both. Blue. Green's your favorite color. Oh, good to know. Blue, blue. I don't know, the blue kind of goes, doesn't it? Definitely. I like them. So there's an idea for you. Stamp those sayings over and over and over and add a little shine with that foil paper. Fancy schmancy. Okay, so here is the next card, which has got it as the Ornate frame dies as kind of a frame with something on top of it. So I don't know if you can see, but wink of Stella on the peacock feathers. So I just stamped the feather portion and not the whole peacock. So just the feathers get to be in the show. All right, so that's what I did there. And every little kind of dot on the feather, I added the wink of Stella. So there we go. And on the inside, I just attached some of that polka dotted tulle ribbon. So there we go. So this was basic gray, smoky slate, piece of vellum. This was the green foil, and those little green rhinestones from the peacock rhinestones. See how they come in handy, that set. Okay, so gonna change this up, of course, make it different, but sort of the same. So I've got myself some Whisper White here and Pacific Point ink. Aren't those frames gorgeous? I am thrilled. Loving the glitter on the feathers. Yeah, right? Okay, so I'm just going to ink up the feather portion. Leave the peacock alone. Ooh, I don't know if that got any on there. Okay, that looks weird there. Hopefully it'll be all right. All right, so I'm just gonna stamp kind of coming in to the card. Now, if you're having trouble with the image stamping nicely, you can always use, worked good, you can always use the foam mat underneath. So far, I haven't found any problems with these. They've all worked really good just on the table, so. Okay, and the other corner. Like so. So definitely brighter than the last card. For sure. Look, oh, bright. Okay, now let me just set this aside. And I think I'm going to wait with the wink of Stella because I want to make sure that blue is dry. Otherwise, it's just going to drag it around the little dots. So I was going to put a strip of this green foil and then add our Ornate framelit or die like so. And then this piece I was going to put in the middle. And what was I going to stamp on here? I don't remember. I think it was You Are Incredible. Let's do that in our Pacific Point. I see multiple colors in the blue. Could. It might, yes. Because these lights are ridiculous. I cannot wait till I get my daylights back. Oh boy. Okay, it's a small space. 1, 2, 3, close your eyes and go. It's not precious, it's just paper. Whew. Worked. Awesome. Wowzers. I think this is going to be a stunner. Okay, let's let this go over here and dry for a minute. Now I'm going to get out my Wink of Stella. Let's color in all those little... Ooh, yeah, I think it's going to mush that ink around. However, it's kind of pretty. And it still has that little glimmer and shine, right? Good old Wink of Stella. Definitely one of those things that you can't be without. Just adds a little something to your cards. Okay, and let's go with this one. What kind of cards have you guys been working on? Anything fall themed or who's the last person you sent a card to? Okay, now let's see if we can, if you tip it a little bit, if you can see the color pop or not, I don't know. Not really. Doesn't pop as much as the other one does it? That's all right. It's there. It's a little hidden there. All right, let's glue this green foil across our card. Just going to put it in the center. And next, let's put our fancy frame. Gorgeous. And I think I'm going to pop this one up. Oh, let's use those side bits there. Got ribbon attached. That gold Rococo Rose loves me. Working on birthday and Christmas. Hi, Debbie. Shared to your crafting ladies. Awesome. Thank you. Fall using harvest hellos, yes. Thanksgiving cards, nice. Good, good. It's one of those, holidays that not many people give cards for, right? And so I'm sure that if anybody got a card in the mail, they would be just thrilled because it's one of those special surprises. All right, let's attach it here. Glue on there, great. I will get my white eraser later on. I have to find it first where I put it. I will clean that up just with a plain white eraser. I don't know if you can see the glue blob there. Now let's get out some rhinestones. So we have all the pretty colors. We have Granny Apple Green, we have Pretty Peacock, and the blue. I'm going to go in with the blue. There. Okay. And that's kind of, oh, I was going to put this on the inside. just a piece I had left over of that green foil. Let's throw it on the inside of a card. Pretty little something, right? Okay, which is your favorite? Be nice with a blue foil. Yes, I was wondering about that. A blue foil layer underneath would probably make that kind of grounded a little more. Absolutely. So which do you prefer? Gray or white? Gray or white? You're working on Halloween and Thanksgiving treats. I just got my Kirby Keepsakes die yesterday. Ooh, nice. I've never gotten those before. That would be fun, I'm sure. There you go. Gray or white? Which do you prefer? And I'll clean this up a little bit. I'm going to clean that big peacock, those feathers off. Wonder if I had have done 2 more, if that would have filled it in as well, if that would have taken over the saying, made it too, I don't know. All these things to try, right? Oh boy, got lots of boats here. Both, gray, white, gray. The glitter stands out more. It does, yes. White, both. I like both. But if they had to pick, was gray. Both, gray, both. Loving this card. The blue is your favorite. Oh, nice. Yeah, it was easy, right? Simple. Okay. Oh, let's clean off You Are Incredible. So with these frames, you just add a layer on top with your sentiment, and away you go. It just adds something, right? Beautiful. All right, our last card here. Ooh, I used the frames as like a doodad. The official term, doodad. I think it's the verse to Oldest Son Last Year and University Starts Tomorrow, and was thinking, what shall I get him for grad? Maybe vellum over the feathers. Yes, that could calm the feathers down. Absolutely, and make it more, less stark blue for sure. So using it as a doodad. Oh, yes, or use, yes, second generation stamp just to kind of lighten it a little. Absolutely, yes. All right, so I got out my watercolor paper and I spritzed it with the mister and then added Gorgeous Grape, Bermuda Bay, and Pacific Point, and let it kind of a little bit. Dried it with the heat tool, and then added the frame as kind of a pretty little doodad, and added the saying, and of course my little rhinestone, and of course I did the little to get some dots. I don't know, just to kind of make it even more whimsy. And of course there's, whoops, the polka dotted tool. I just wanted to add a little something hidden in there. You'll love this one. I like this one too. Yeah, it's kind of artsy and a little outside the box, right? I like it. And then I just did You Are Incredible on the inside. Okay, you ready for the new colors? I think I'm gonna like this. Okay, so here we go. I used Flirty Flamingo, Coastal Cabana, and Petal Pink. Unique. There you go. Yes, it's unique. So here's what it looks like when I did my oh, thank you, Megan. Hi, Natasha. So my Petal Pink, little bits, and Coastal Cabana and the Flirty Flamingo really turned out nice and dark, almost like a red. It really made it pop. And the foil I chose to use was the Bermuda Bay. Oh, look at how those colors look awesome. And this one, I decided to put a layer of pretty Petal Pink just behind it. Kind of to soften it a little bit and add a little something. Then instead of kind of this layering idea, I decided let's use one of those ornate frames and use that to put our saying on. Now I was thinking, should we do You Are Incredible? It's so versatile. It's such a good one. Of course, these congratulations on such an amazing accomplishment. Here's to an exciting future full of new adventures. You are incredible. How about that? And I just thought I'm going to stamp with Flirty Flamingo on Flirty Flamingo. I don't want it to be overwhelming. I just want it to kind of be there. You are incredible. Okay, good, good. Let's let that dry for a minute. What do I have on here? Interesting. I wonder if I tuck it. Might help. I think with the magic of paper, I think I might turn that over and do that again. I don't know if that's my fingerprint or what that is. I daubed it in the ink. I'm actually going to go off to this side and tuck it under the frame, I think, because I want to show off that frame. It's so beautiful. Re-inkers. Oh, how did I get the splash of color? So I used watercolor paper first off. No re-inkers. Water, the mister with the water. So I just a collection of water right in this area. Then I took my aqua painter. So you know how you smush the ink pad and you got ink here. I took my watercolor or my aqua painter, which still has red on it, dabbed it and just dotted in the color. Then you can kind of tilt and twirl and let it drip and move around a little. Then I use the heat tool to dry it, and voila. And then can you see my little splatters? So I did that on purpose. I just, you know, hit the aqua painter with the paint on it and let it fly. Hopefully that makes sense. We should have a stamp that says, you should try harder. Oh, that's horrible. But, you know, I would have liked that maybe as a teacher, but you can't say that, right? We'll watch rest later. Have kids at 7 a.m. Oh, yes, yes. Go to bed. Yes, so that's how I kind of did that. Okay, let's add. So then since I'm going to put it under the frame. Will it fit? I might have to go this way. Maybe I don't like it like that. You know, I think I want it over top. That's okay. I don't, homemade, not Hallmark. Okay, I'm just going to use my snail, but you could use glue dots. You could use the old, like that adhesive, those adhesive sheets when you were cutting them out. I always forget. Oh, come on. Apparently that's not enough glue. And I would like to pop this piece up with dimensionals. You could use some vellum or colored vellum for inside the frame. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, that Mercury got, you know, I haven't played with that yet. Yes. That would be stunning. Great idea. Maybe that's what I need to work with for next week. Play with, give that a play. Wow. Shoot, I forgot my, just a minute. We are good, we are golden. I feel good, I feel great, I feel wonderful. Remember that movie? Okay, I was supposed to put this on here. this. I just add, I like its little hint of something there, right? Let's get those lean in the same direction. One there. And I'll put one kind of up there. Just a little hint of something. Like so. Looks like it's doing the splits. Yeah, let's go like this. Good, good. Okay. Now, let's add it to our petal pink layer. I've already put on, just add a pearl with the sentiment. Yes. No, I guess not. I don't know what that meant. Hello. Hi, Betsy. Have I met you before? If I haven't, hello and welcome. All the ladies in here are awesome. So feel free to comment and chit chat away. We're on our last card here. I kind of did a weird one. And a different artsy one. Polka dotted ribbon is such a lovely touch. Thank you. Yeah, it's just that hidden little bit of something, right? Okay, there. Let's add it to our card base, which is the thick Whisper White. And then let's get out our rhinestones or our pearls. Okay, what should we use? I guess I used pearls once, right? I don't know. We could do I'm liking the pearls. Nope, this is your first. Well, welcome. Where are you from, Betsy? And Chris. Hello, Chris. All the way from Australia. Wow. Must be, I think it's early morning for you, right? Right here, it is Wednesday evening. Okay, here's my pearl. Oh, has a bud hair. I have two little dogs. One of which is a Chihuahua, and the other that sheds. And the other one is a Chihuahua Yorkie, who's just, oh goodness, probably a little over 4 months. Oh, should I do another one? Oh. If you don't have a take your pick tool, it's a help. Definitely a help for picking off those pearls. Let's go one down here. Make our kind of triangle. And there we have it. Now I put this in here for because I was going to color the pearls. That's what I was going to do, but I didn't. And this was Calypso Coral because I do not have Fleur de Flamingo in that. I kind of want to. Okay, I'm going to get a little weird here. Noon in Victoria. Oops. Okay. Do you remember we had the shimmer paint? I don't know if we still have it in the catalog, but it came in last year's winter catalog. So I put a little drop of shimmer paint in the mister. Hi, Margene. Margene. Neat name. And Susan. Hello. Lots of new people. I'm just going to spritz it. And it's going to have like this little shimmer to this whole paper. I'm sure this is how Megan does her perfume, her smell. I love how Megan's cards arrive and they're, oh, it's this beautiful smell. Oh yeah, there's shimmer and shine to it now. Looks awesome. Okay, which is your favorite? Let's do blue or pink. Which version do you like better? Whew. They're both quite different. I did the frame the opposite direction too, hey? It almost, just looking at it right now, all of a sudden, I saw this being a cloud and it looks like it's raining. I don't know if that was the effect I was going for. Hi, Janice. All the way from New Zealand. Awesome. Lisa says blue. Both. Pink, 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 pink. Hi, Kim. I didn't say hi to you. Oh, we got some blues. Yeah. I really want to see you do the color technique. You want me to do it? You want me to do it? Do you have time? What time we got? 8:05? Let's do it. Let's do it. And then you'll know. Okay, so watercolor paper. Ooh, I blue. I didn't clean up after I was, you know, kind of done cutting. Here we are. So oh, I hope I have water. Yeah, I got a little. But I do not have water in my aqua painter. Let's see. I want to get that off of there too. Because I want to do some other weird variation of colors. Right? Let's do something different. Okay, I think we're good. What color shall we do? You pick. Pink reminds me of cotton candy. Let's do fall. And I will make this into a fall card using the Gather Together leaves and the, I'm going to use some copper leaves. Okay, so let's go with Cajun Craze. I'm not going anywhere. I'm stamping along with you. Awesome. Are you working on tomorrow's stuff? You could watch me all day. Oh dear. Let's do Cajun Craze, Rich Razzleberry. What other color do I usually do? I usually do a, well, they did the peacock, pretty peacock this year in that paper. So let's go with that. Let's just go with 3 because if it's a little too, if you get too many colors, it just muddles together and makes brown. That's what happens. Okay. So I have my mister. This is how I do it. Other people do it differently. I'm just saying. This is how I do it. Okay. So I'm just gonna, here we go. There's water in here. These misters work great too for, we're a Young Living family and we use Young Living products. And so what I do is I put a few drops of the Thieves soap and fill it with water. And I take this in my purse. And then when, oh yeah, crushed curry. Let's do crushed curry. Sorry. Squirrel. I take it in my purse and then I use it as my soap because I don't always love, I want to know what's going on my skin. Where's my crushed curry? Crushed curry. How about, I don't know where it is. It's not on my shelf. It's disappeared. Let's take Mango Melody. I think it'll work. It'll go. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to put a blob there down on the bottom, like so. I'm going to go with the lightest color first, which is Squisher ink pads. And I'm going to, really wish there was a little water in here. There we go. Just add some blobbies. Okay, that's enough yellow. Wipe it off a little. Let's go in with some Cajun Craze. Already some Cajun craze here. And if you're finding that it's not really moving a whole lot, like some of it's getting a little stuck, spray it again. Keep it moving. I want to get it darker. So squish the ink pad, get some more ink on your lid. Yeah. That'll bring in the dark. See how it moves? Don't rub. As soon as you rub, it tends to look wrong. Okay, let's go in with Rich Raspberry. I love this color. This was the color that was at my wedding. My bridesmaid. Okay, I see it getting dry, so let's squirt it again. Keep it moving. And let's clean that off. Oh, that's such a potent color. And pretty peacock. We'll just add little bits. These new ink pads are very tough to kind of smoosh. Now I got pretty peacock on my thumb, so I'm sure it'll be ending somewhere. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do. Just let it run. Now if you're content with that, you can make it run, or you can just leave it alone. And I'm just gonna get my heat tool. I'm gonna have my back towards you, sorry, and I will heat this up. Okay. So I just want to show that where I tilted, see how they get brown here? Some people like that, some people don't. So there we have it. I want to splatter. So I'm just going to close this up before I get that on my card. So let's just hold this over. And to splatter, you just... I like the splatter. It just gives it more of a whimsy kind of feel. Okay, I'll have to wash that out later. Okay, can you see that? Okay, so now, you're so inspired. That looks so fabulous. Great, going to be late now because I have to go play. Neat. All right, I'm gonna go play tomorrow morning when I'm up early, and yeah, I'm gonna add some of those copper leaves. We'll add a sentiment, and come back tomorrow, check out my blog, and see what I've created. We'll see. All right, here's the deal. Purchase any of the products that I've used today. For instance, if you purchase the foil, so a package of foil in your order, or if you get the pretty Royal Peacock stamp set, order that up today. Or what was the third thing? The Ornate frames. If you order any of those three things, I will send you 6 4 by 5 1/4 sheets of the foil, just as a thank you. If you order $60 or more, I'm actually going to send you a whole package of these Noble Peacock Rhinestones, because as you can see, I use them on so many of the projects and they match so nicely. So it's awesome having a color already colored for you, ready to roll. So there you go. So if you live in Canada, I would love to be your demonstrator and I would love to help you out. So feel free to do that up. I will say this deal lasts until Sunday night. We'll say Sunday night. So purchase any one of those 3 items in your order and you'll get some goodies. Thank you, everybody, and thank you to all the new people too, and the people who pop on all the time, my regulars. Thank you all for stopping by. It was so nice to see you tonight. I look forward to seeing you every single week. You guys are the highlights of my life, that's for sure. So, thank you, everyone. Have a good evening or afternoon, wherever you're from. And a little note. I have decided to take the creative escape back. So on Monday, everyone will get to see the creative escape back to normal. I was going to have it just for my customers and my teammates. However, I did all that work. I do all that prep work and not so many people see. So I will be back Monday morning at 10 a.m. to show you a neat technique. All right, so hope to see you then. Bye.